Hello, Fox Squad. My name is Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with.
And this is Andrew the YouTuber Critic, reviewer of games, movies, YouTubers, TV series, and streamers. And welcome back to The Force Unleashed.
Chrome Studios Edition. So, last time, Darth Vader went to Kashyyyk not too long after the events of Revenge of the Sith. He found a rogue Jedi, took his son, and raised him as his own secret apprentice. And that secret apprentice, named Starkiller, went to the TIE construction yard to face General Kota, a Jedi Master in hiding, and took his lightsaber. And then afterwards went to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant to face his first trial being the trial of skill against Darth Decimus. And now we are on to find our next outcast Jedi, which is Kazdan Paratus in Raxus Prime. Or on Raxus Prime, I should say. The Jedi Kazdan Paratus, who has been in hiding since Order 66, has been located on the junk planet of Raxus Prime. Find him and destroy him. Gonna have this on hand just in case I need it. Or just in case I need to change its size a little bit.
Amazing.
Okay,
It looks just like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Proxy, are you picking up any communications?
Too many to decipher. I can hear thousands of droids, all calling out to each other. This is where all droids go to die.
Set us down as close to that thing as you can get.
I will do my best, but there are not many clearings. You'll need to approach the temple on foot.
Circle back toward the temple and wait for my signal.
Be careful.
Okay, so we're in the next level, Raxus Prime. This is not the first time we'll be visiting this particular planet, but something that I want to bring up very quickly is I've noticed, looking over and editing episode 1 of the playthrough, the game audio was a bit loud, so I turned it down a bit so that we could be heard a bit more clearly.
You did mention that in the intro for last episode.
Yeah. Now we got some junk golems to fight. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Ugh.
Yeah, these things are pretty annoying. They're not as annoying as enemies that I'll be facing later. And by the way, I know I said that I would do 3 levels per episode, but this is going to be the exception, where this episode I kind of wanted to get 4 levels done instead of the usual 3. The reason being, because if I did 3 episodes at a time like I did last week, the last episode would still be in June. So I kind of want to get this done all throughout May before we do the second Disney Summerthon.
Understandable.
Yeah, so today's going to be a bit of an exception where I tackle 4 levels instead of the usual 3. Also, just as a bit of a side note, I actually I came across this video on YouTube just by complete surprise. It's actually an animation. I don't know how it was done. I think it might have been through Blender, but I don't know. But it's a an animation that's basically like a movie version of the first Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh.
It's actually pretty good. I will. I'll link it to you later, like when we're done here, so you can check it out for yourself. Because it's actually really good. It's not like a direct adaptation of what goes on in the game, because there are several differences, but I'm not going to spoil them here.
Whew, down he goes.
Yeah, good thing I got literally everything.
Open sesame.
Just drink open here. Oh. Oh, nice try, Mr. Rodian. Okay, easy. I needed to put my drink down for a minute.
Okay.
Not exactly easy to play this with one hand. Yeah, we gotta fight these junk golems.
Ugh.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw in the Discord chat as well that I'm planning to play. I'm actually finally planning to play Devil May Cry 3 next year.
Nice.
Yeah. So by that point, we can actually do the Devil May Cry games that we want to do. I've been holding off on that long enough, and we got a junk behemoth. Oh. Yeah, at least this guy is not as troublesome as the actual behemoth from Blood Will Tell. Get off of me, you giant beast. Oh, how dare you? Ooh, also... Oh, come on, I wasn't anywhere near you, come on. Also, let me get rid of your junk golem friends first. Okay.
Shucky shucky.
And he's done.
Speak.
Okay, there's the rodeo. It does... textures where they should not be.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Rodian. I knew you were gonna I knew you were gonna try to use that thermal detonator on me. Wait, was there actually... Yes, there was. I was thinking there was a back-to-tank that I could pick up. Yeah, that's actually another difference I kind of noticed about this version of Force Unleashed. In the HD version, if you stay still long enough, your health regenerates on its own. But here, you actually have to pick up like the red back-to-tanks to get health back.
I gotta try that next time I play the HD version. I think I'm actually almost done with it.
I've heard better than your men.
Kiponia. Graracha kono wisoto grando grani. Tarando nosh wiwana hoto.
I need to find Kazdan Paratus.
Miki nato Jedi. Mizoto dreman kra. Choko siku.
There will be no negotiating.
Jochi, Wenso, Wanta Norcho, Johnny, Rika-san.
Don't mess with Starkiller.
Indeed.
He means business. Also, yes, the Rhodians are basically the race of aliens that basically look like Greedo. Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, I found that out thanks to what was his name? Lightning Bolt Forever. Look, even I get bored sometimes. You think I had a choice? Yes, but this time, with the money.
Okay, you scoundrel. Or do you prefer being a nerf herder?
I don't know which one's better, and I don't know which one's worse. Yeah. Also, that one was just tumbling over and over in place.
Poor little golem.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe you do fight these things in the HD version as well when you go to fight Kazdan Paratus, but
It's been a while since I got to that part, so I can't fully say.
well, yeah, because these are machines that I believe Kazdan put together himself. Because according to his profile, if you look at it on the Rogue Shadow, well, in this version, I should say. Excuse me. There we go. Like it says that he was kind of a, not an inventor type, but well, I was gonna say also not like a mad scientist or anything like that, but he was like a technological expert. Like, aside from his use of the Force and whatnot. It actually might show up once I'm done with this level, but I'm not too sure.
Still, now there's something I really want now when I think about it.
What's that?
Force Unleashed crossover with the Jedi Survivor games.
Oh. Wait, oh yeah, that's the one with Cal Kestis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Like a choose your own story kind of game, you know? Like,
that
follows both story paths, but will intertwine at certain points.
Oh, so like what Dinosaur Planet does, sorta.
Sorta.
Like, obviously a lot of things would be different, yes, but
Like, when you play one story, it will... Like, think of it as like Sonic Adventure 2, basically.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, it makes more sense. Looks like somebody's Y-Wing got totaled.
Oof. Gotta love it when a Y-Wing gets totaled.
Yeah. But that's actually funny though. Oh no, wait a minute, no, because I forgot in the Clone Wars series they had Y-Wing fighters, that's right.
Oh man, I gotta watch both Clone Wars series again.
Well, in this case I was talking more about the CG series.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because I know you can I know in the I think I went in a complete circle without realizing it. I went the completely wrong way. But I know in the Clone Wars Lego game.
Oh god, I still need to pick that one up since it's like a mixture of telling the series while also telling its own story.
Yeah, it is very loosely based on episodes from that series, which some of which I think I might have seen like at certain points, but because I remember also seeing like the behind the scenes footage where D. Bradley Baker and a couple of other voice actors that they used for the grunts for the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Now I'm going in the right direction. They show like what they do like when they're just getting the voice acting sessions done, or the voice sessions I should say. Oh boy. Oh, it's one of these things. And it is no more. Oh, I could have used that bomb, but I didn't. Okay, no, I want to drag it away from there. And because I talked and because I said that I was going to try and I was going to record. I'm going to record still the my playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. Before that, starting in November, at least I want to try and do it before December. I'm going to also record the first Onimusha.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah, and I also made sure to specify that I was not going to play the Xbox port, which was retitled Genma Onimusha, because I actually said this in the Discord chat, but the Xbox version has a couple of extras added into it that personally I don't think work. And one of the worst ones in my opinion is I forget the name of it, but it's this little killer geisha doll. This is something that I forgot I had as well, because I know Vader doesn't have it. At least I don't think he does when you play as him in the prologue. But yeah, that killer doll is easily the bane of my existence, and I didn't even play the Xbox version either of Onimusha 1. Yeah, just no thanks. Although, there are some pretty interesting differences with the Xbox version as well. Like, I know the first outfit that's Samanosuke is the samurai who you play as in that game. One of the first, I think the first extra costume you can get with him is a ninja suit, whereas in the actual version, which is also which is the one that got remastered, it's the gold armor. And the reason for the gold armor is so that the demons you fight don't take your souls away. Because they're in Onimusha 1, I don't know how true this is for the later Onimusha games, But I do plan on recording all of those ones as well at some point, but later down the road, of course. Yeah, another big demon. Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. I was just making sure because the silence was kind of deafening.
You were just talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, that's fine. But in the first Onimusha, you collect souls by defeating demons. You have to absorb them. Not in the same way as Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat, but you do get different colored souls for different reasons. Like I believe yellow souls are health. Red souls are for leveling up your weapons and the orbs that go with those weapons. And I believe blue souls are magic. And in the Xbox version, which is sadly another negative I have to knock against it, just personally anyway, is the green souls. Now, the way the green souls work is that when you do absorb them, and you absorb enough of them, you become invincible for a short amount of time. However, what comes with that is the tug-of-war mechanic. The way that works is that if there are demons present, or any demons present when trying to get the green souls, they will try to absorb the soul before you do. If any of the demons get a green soul before you do, they basically turn red and therefore become a little bit stronger. However, that is not the case if you even manage to get the green souls before they do.
You know me so many hakim chanakwaba kon. Chuso.
Uh-oh.
Maranjungi ma.
Oh, great. Space pirates.
Tonkin bako konkik.
Yeah. Pretty much. Well, hope you don't mind if I got rid of your friends before I take on you, just so I don't get distracted. Gotta use crowd control.
Of course.
Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention about Onimusha 1, the weapons that Samanosuke gets. He starts off with a normal katana, but like once he starts getting the elemental weapons, that thing is pretty much useless. But I believe the first sword you get, the Ryzen sword is, it's a lightning sword basically. Also Republic gunship. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I thought those went out of commission a few years back.
Yeah, kind of makes me wish I played or I picked I should have said the Battlefront 2, since I have it on Steam.
Which one?
Classic Battlefront 2. So,
To be honest, I was tempted to actually pick up both the Classic Collection and the original versions of 1 and 2.
I had to take a drink first.
Understandable there.
And I did notice those Junk Titans cutscene. We'll be facing them soon enough. Or we'll be facing one of them anyway.
Oh, it's one.
Well, no, that's not a Junk Titan. Like we do actually fight the Junk Titan before we fight Kazdan Paratus himself, since I think Paratus is controlling it.
I believe he's actually controlling all of these junk warriors.
Well, yes, but the more giant-sized mechs, not the behemoths, but the ones that are slightly bigger than the behemoths, are the Junk Titans. These are just like, these are technically just junk golems conjoined. Or they're different versions of them, I should say.
Open!
But yeah, so back to the Onimusha swords. Ryzan is the lightning sword. And I think Enryu is the name of the fire sword, which just looks like the Red Ranger's sword. Especially when it's at max level.
You dare invade the Jedi
Yeah, see,
Temple?
that's a Junk Titan.
You dare challenge the Jedi at our home?
Yeah, see, it even says it. Oof. Thing's got a lot of energy, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't worry. I can handle it. Oh. I've actually gotten killed by this thing at least once or twice. This thing, I don't know if this thing is any more or less annoying than Creaking Skull from Castlevania Legacy of Darkness.
Ugh.
Creaking Skull, in case you don't know, is that giant skeleton mini-boss that you get before that you fight twice before getting into Dracula's castle.
Yeah, I remember him.
Actually, the reason I knew his name was Creaking Skull was because he's the first boss you face in, I believe, Aria of Sorrow for the GBA.
I remember that battle. Ugh.
Well, I mean, it's not so bad. I think like it's like at least
Ooh.
yeah, have some of that. Actually, wait a minute. I just forgot I could do that.
Yeah, you forgot you could do Force Lightning.
Actually, wait a minute. I think in this version, when you play as Vader in the prologue, I think actually Vader has that too. I just never bothered using it.
I don't think I remember that myself, but it's been a while. All right, God of War time.
No, enough of that.
You know, instead of Force Unleashed, this should be called Sith of War.
Sith of War. Oh, there he goes.
There's that little Jedi.
You are a fool for coming to the Jedi Temple.
After I kill you, I'm going to tear down this temple.
So, Kazdan Paratus looks,
Master should not be interrupted during their meditation.
Very tiny.
yeah, he's also got different colored lightsaber blade in this version. Like, I want to say in the HD version, his blade was blue, or his blades,
Oh,
I should
boy.
say. So
I don't fully remember.
Yeah, I'd have to look again myself, but
But yeah, he's got what is the Guardian level. Oh.
yeah, but but also I know he looked a little different in the HD version as well. Like, obviously here, because I was going to say in the PS2 version, he looks less detailed than he does here.
You'll never kill Kazdan.
Oh, but of course I will.
As for a little tiny man, is very angry.
Perhaps. Maybe that's why he, Oh, no, well, no. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Because I know there was a, I know that he got booted off the council, but he still worked with the Jedi, like, even up to the point when, Order 66 happened. I think. Or am I thinking of Kento Merrick? Well, I'll find that out soon enough. Yeah, have some of that. Okay, no, that's not it.
You're all alone here, Kazdan, but you won't be here for much longer.
Okay, at least it's not as bad as the. Oh.
Sorry, Masters. I've failed you again.
Juno, I'm done here.
Okay. Well, at least we're not taking his lightsaber. No need for it.
My master, Kazdan Paratus, is dead.
Then your training is almost complete.
I am ready now.
No. You've defeated an old man and an outcast. There are more tests you must pass.
What tests?
Go to the Jedi Temple. Do not fail me.
Defeated an old man and an outcast.
Wait, where is it? There we go. Since we're going back to the Jedi Temple, I might as well, use that outfit. I'm pretty much going to use that outfit every time I go back to it. Darth Vader has sent you once again to the Jedi Temple to test your abilities and build your knowledge of the Force. Beware what you find within the temple. All is not what it appears. So we are going to be facing the only other Sith program that is in this Jedi Temple. And that'll be the only time that this will be the only other time that we face it. Or face something like that.
The Emperor has decreed a quarantine. Stop and prepare to be detained.
You there?
Yeah, we have a new... well, we have more spear enemies. Or basically melee enemies.
Watch out. This one is dangerous.
But they're not as Force sentient as I am. Or I guess Force knowledgeable? And we even have, I think, snipers, basically. Because those guys usually wait to get the perfect shot on me before they take it. And also, oh, I left you alive. Well, let's fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, and you too. Yeah, that takes care of you. And the reason I wanted to go down here was because there's a med pack that I can get. I mean, I know that's not really what they're called, but they might as well be. Because that's essentially what they refill your health, so med pack just makes sense to me. But yeah, the snipers are a new addition. And oh wow, friendly fire was turned on because I didn't do anything with that last bit.
Oh, look at that little trooper just running away like a beach.
Oh, believes he's had enough, huh? Yeah, I also forgot to mention, very much like the HD version, I believe there are certain combos that you can use on enemies as well. Although, it's not entirely necessary. Because I can just literally spam the Y button.
It is not too late. Do not blind yourself with anger. Search your feelings for the truth.
That's the second time we've heard Kento's voice, who I believe is voiced by Tom Kane.
Get him! Hold it right there!
Yeah, because I understand Tom Kane can no longer do voice acting.
Watch out!
And yes, by the way, I know in the Clone Wars series, he does the voice of, and I think throughout most of the Star Wars games, he voices Yoda.
So now that's two people I know who can't really do voices anymore. The second one being Robert Englund.
Robert Englund?
Freddy Krueger himself, bitch!
Yeah, I know who he is, but,
yeah, he can't really do the voice anymore.
Oh, well, you know, aging does that to you, I guess.
Yeah, plus, with how Freddy sounds, I can understand it, because if he kept trying to do the voice throughout for more years, he would put a good amount of strain on the throat, because it must have been of a raspy calato.
Yeah, yeah, and I could easily say the same for somebody like, what was her name? Julie Kavner? The voice of Marge Simpson.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Getting rid of
But
you.
that one is more raspy compared to Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, because I remember in the Simpsons movie, I found out that the segment where Homer sees her message all over their wedding video, the reason she sounded like that in that when she was talking about Homer was because of
I need some help over here.
was because it turns out that Kavner actually did several takes until the voice director decided to use one where she sounded extremely tired, and you can tell if you listen to if you watch that scene again.
Yeah.
And they I guess it was to help the emotions for that scene hit a bit harder. So I get that.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it works, but yet it feels a little. What's the word I'm looking for here? Brutal.
Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, also there's the fact that The Simpsons, as long as that's been going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been around even before I was born.
Yeah, started in '89. Oh.
Juno.
You have much to learn.
What?
A Night Sister!
Feels intoxicating. I'm going to enjoy this. I will crush you, and your terror will sustain me for another millennia.
Okay, so this is Darth Phobos. She's the second out of the two Sith programs, but this one I think was meant for more advanced Jedi students. So this one was not so much an ego checker.
Your fear gives me power, strength.
There she is.
Oh boy. Oh, I forgot the screen will distort at certain points, but that does happen.
Or for force abilities, I want to say.
Yeah, that's why it does that. And if I can actually get her to do it, I might. She can actually multiply. She basically can clone herself. Or make... Yeah, there we go. She's like using telepathic, I guess, copies of herself. To kind of...
continuously turning into Juno, trying to slip him up.
Well, yeah, she's also able to disguise herself. She's like, a changeling, I want to say, sort of, but I'm not really her race or anything, but...
Bow, bow.
Okay.
And down for the count.
Yeah, I was worried the button prompts would mess me up.
Please. Don't.
You literally just changed right in front of me.
Well done, my young apprentice. You are ready to face a true Jedi now. Master Shok Ti, one of the last of the Jedi Council. You'll need the full power of the dark side to defeat her.
Yes, my master.
I hate being him.
I think he does too.
So, Shok Ti.
To be honest, one of my favorite Jedi Masters.
Huh. There we go.
This is gonna be like the second time she dies.
Well, if you don't consider that one deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith canon. Well, I mean, if it's a deleted scene, that means it technically didn't happen. That didn't make it into the movie. Anyways, the next place we're going is Felucia, and this is not the only time we'll be visiting this planet. It is time to be tested against a true master. You must travel to Felucia and confront Shok Ti, one of the last of the Jedi Council.
Felucia in range.
Readings?
Life signs are overwhelming the scanners. The planet must be completely overgrown.
It is, but something else is bothering you.
How...
You can't hide your feelings from me, no matter how deeply you bury them.
Felucia. It reminds me of Kalos.
That's right, you were at the Battle of Kalos.
I led the Imperial forces at the Battle of Kalos. Kalos was like this. Overgrown, teeming with life. And we raised the planet. It's a dead world now.
I read the reports. You did the right thing. You followed your orders till the end.
Yes. Do you know where to go?
Head toward the equator.
I don't know if that little bit of dialogue with Juno talking about her fight
Assassins.
on Kalos
Darth Vader has found us.
being in the HD version.
Maris, gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for. Let me fight.
No. I will lead this assassin to the ancient abyss alone. You are not ready to face a Sith. You would surely be killed. Maris, we are among the last of the Jedi. While we live, the Order survives. I cannot allow you to be captured or killed by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons. No, she hasn't been corrupted. Not yet. She's just afraid. May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
Oh, we'll be seeing Maris Brood later. Or more of her.
Indeed.
Well, more of her, anyway.
Alright, time to hunt down Master Shakti.
Yeah. And, I think it makes sense to go with the light training gear for this level, ladies, because Starkiller, that's what I meant, decided shed some clothes to because this planet might actually be humid, or more humid than most planets. Like, well, maybe with the exception of I almost said Shakti, but Shakti's not a planet.
Yeah, she's a Jedi Master.
Yeah, Tatooine, that's what I meant.
There we go.
Yeah, because that planet is like 99% desert.
I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Coarse, rough, irritating, and like you said, it gets everywhere. I know people made fun of that line, but it's nevertheless true.
As someone who's been to the beach a lot of times during his youth, definitely.
Yeah, same here, same here.
I mean, it's definitely hard to get all the sand out of your bathing suit, your feet, your legs.
Yeah, that's
Heck,
why,
even sometimes the back.
Yeah, that's why the first thing I do, like once I come back from or once I did come back from the beach, was take a shower.
Same. Get the remaining stuff out that my towel or even the shower at the beach couldn't even get off.
Ugh.
Ugh.
And open.
If I can be honest, though, to be honest, I prefer this Volusia over the HD Volusia.
For what reason?
Well, for one thing, it's a lot brighter.
Yeah, so that means so I'm guessing in the HD version it looked darker, so it was a little harder to see where you were
Yeah, it does have some bioluminescent plants as well, but it just felt a little threatening. But yet, I feel like that's what it should feel like to Starkiller, because, well, he's there on a mission while these warriors are fighting to protect Shakti.
Yeah. Also, no enemies with blasters this time, as you might have noticed. We're going to be facing mostly...
Only magic!
Yeah, or... I won't say Force users, because they're not using the Force, but these guys are more melee combat focused, which I guess makes sense, of being tribal and all.
There we go!
Did I get that one? Yes, I did.
Now where could be the rest be hiding?
I'm gonna check up here really quick just to see if there's anyone up here. Hopefully I don't get stuck.
Oh.
Okay, no, I didn't. Okay. Never hurts to check.
True.
Nope, it's all good. Wait. This looks a little familiar. This looks like a giant spider droid. Oh my god, I think it is. Or the remains of one.
And nature has overgrown it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this was a good while after after Order 66 happened and the Separatists were no longer a thing by the end of Revenge of the Sith. Also, I did a little bit of digging on Starkiller here. Turns out he is, at this point, he is supposed to be canonically 20 years old.
Huh.
So that means when he was... So I guess that means when he was taken...
In by Vader.
Yeah, he had to have been about... I guess around the same age as young Anakin was in Phantom Menace.
Yo, that kid did not have to go through what he did after the filming. The kid who played young Anakin.
Oh, Jake Lloyd. Yeah, he really got it bad. He's doing okay nowadays, though.
Yeah, I mean, especially since most Star Wars fans finally got around to saying, like, okay, guess the prequel trilogies ain't that bad.
Yeah, I mean...
Now we just need to wait for the next trilogy to come out to where they will now say, okay, maybe the sequel trilogy isn't that bad. Because that's what it feels like for Star Wars fans nowadays.
Well, I could see why people especially didn't like a lot of elements in the sequel trilogy. Like, I still stand by what I think on the sequel trilogy. Like, they definitely had a lot of issues, and
they had some issues, but some things worked, some didn't, and The Last Jedi happened.
Yeah, The Last Jedi was where things made everything go downhill from there, because
at least with Lego Star Wars, they made it Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. They made it a little more tolerable. And
yeah, also, yeah, I forgot Rancors.
I hate these beasts.
Yeah, thought they were exclusive to Tatooine. Well, unfortunately, they are not.
Yeah, there are a lot of variations of them out in the galaxy.
Yeah, and this is not the only one we face. We face more of these later on.
Oh, man. Yeah, dealing with 4 at a time is a pain in the ass, I'll tell you what.
Ugh. Well, at least that one didn't take too long because I was only dealing with one.
Still, feels like a little bit of overkill. I mean, slash down the back, then stab through the brain.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Starkiller is just double tapping. Would you really want the thing getting back up after a fight?
I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah. Okay, had enough of you guys.
Buzz! Oh, motherfucker! Okay. Hey, where'd you come from?
He came from where we're going.
I don't know. I looked away for 1 second and he just appeared. Like, he popped out of the ground.
Like he just literally spawned in, like it's Gmod.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
what are you guys, frickin' daisies? Buzz off!
Yeah, not dealing with your nonsense.
Yeah, we're just here for the Jedi, that's all.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot how much of a maze this area can be. Like, I know that, this, like, pretty much all routes take me to the other end of this, but,
it's hard to know where you're going.
Yeah, that's why I have to look at the,
mini-map?
Yeah, the mini-map on the upper right.
Yeah, this is something I did not have to deal with in the HD version.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't drag on too much, though, thankfully, like, once you do get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when I said that first Rancor wasn't going to be the only one we face?
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, now we had to fight 2. And, it's a little tougher when I'm facing 2 at the same time.
Yeah, when you're dealing with a giant ass beast like these. You gotta be careful and not become their next snack.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go... Yeah, Luke was lucky that he, dealt with the one in Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi. And without his
and basically just crushing his head into...
yeah.
Basically crushing a spike of the gate onto his head.
Yeah. Had to really think on his feet, especially since he didn't have his trusty lightsaber with him.
Yeah, we didn't get to see his new lightsaber until the... Oh, God. The Sarlacc pit. There we go. My brain was blanking.
Yeah. Well, that's one Rancor down. Now to get the other one.
Here, Rancor, Rancor, Rancor. Here, you big stupid beast.
In the same way, which is a little tiresome.
Yeah, at least when it came to the HD versions, there were like different QuickTime events with offering them. Like one where it's melee based, and another that was based on using Force Lightning.
Oh, I see. I will take what's left of those force points, I guess. Then I will just go this way. This is going to be a little tougher because this is going to be a little tougher when I come back to this place, because when I do revisit this place a second time, there's also going to be other things to deal with as well, including troopers. But Shaak Ti is waiting for us.
You knew I was coming. Now surely you know what happens next.
I know the Emperor will be defeated. I know peace will be restored.
No! It is the Jedi who stand in the way of peace!
I don't know, Starkiller. Like, I know she's a Jedi and all, but she does seem to know what she's talking about.
Lots of years of experience.
Yeah.
Not as much as Master Yoda, but still.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, I think she probably has more experience than Master Windu.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, he's probably one of the only Jedi Masters that I know of, like, throughout the prequel trilogy that really needed an ego check.
For one thing, he is played by Samuel L. Jackson, so...
That's the only... Well, yes, that's the only reason that we tolerate him at all, but, still. I mean, Mace Windu, Nick Fury, Officer Tenpenny.
And don't forget Lucius from The Incredibles.
Yeah,
AKA Frozone.
Yeah, Frozone. I almost forgot. Yeah, because that's right. You were streaming Lego Incredibles yesterday.
Yeah, finished up the second movie and started up the first movie, because apparently that's how Traveler's Tale did it. And, well, Traveler's Tale and Warner Brothers game did it.
They started with the second movie first?
Yeah, that made me raise an eyebrow. Like, okay, I know the game first came out when the second film came out, but do you really want to spoil the movie that early for people who haven't seen it in theaters at the time?
That's very strange.
I mean, at least when Lego Skywalker Saga came out, it was like a few years after the final film of the sequel trilogy came out.
Yeah.
So, originally it was going to be coming out earlier than it was supposed to, but human malfunction in the form of COVID.
Yeah. Also, there was the fact that when you started a brand new file, when you get the chance to pick which episode you want to do, the order doesn't really matter. You could literally do them in any order.
Like, if you want to do it chronological, do it release-wise, do whatever the fudge you want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you always have to start with the first of either trilogy, because you
when I streamed it a while back, I went for the chronological style.
Yeah, as did I. It just
So
makes...
part of me wish they included the other movies as DLC and not like skins.
Oh, like the movies that were in
like
between.
Rogue One and Solo.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they had like the extra stuff as skins, and not much else.
Vader's assassin.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ancient abyss.
Well,
a place of sacrifice since time immemorial.
Yeah, never mind.
Bye, Rancor.
Yeah,
enjoy being a meal to the Sarlacc.
Yeah, I'm not going to be looking for... Yeah, because I was not going to be looking forward to fighting another goddamn Rancor.
To meet your fate?
Alright, Shaak Ti.
Even if I die,
let's actually kill you for
Jedi
real
Order
this
will
time.
live on.
As sad as that is.
Shaky, shaky.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so she's doing something similar in the HD version. But yeah, to be honest, I prefer this battlefield over the HD version, because when I battled Shaak Ti, it was like a low... It's like a closed-in space, not as wide as here.
Yeah.
I don't really have enough momentum to move around.
I see. So here it basically feels less claustrophobic.
Exactly.
Yeah, a fair assessment, I would say.
Here comes Sarlacc, and he's hungry.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with the button prompts because they can easily screw me over here.
Indeed. I remember playing the Wii version, and a number of times I messed up the Wii motion.
Yeah.
Mainly during the first time I played it, because I think I played the story mode on the Wii version like 3 times. I think I was just that invested in the game.
Yeah.
You are Vader's slave, but your power is wasted with him. You could be so much more.
You will never convince me to betray my master.
Poor boy. The Sith always betray one another. But I'm sure you'll learn that soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily ask Darth Maul.
Well, remember, we didn't learn much about Darth Maul until, like, Rebels came around, or like, the later part of Clone Wars.
Yeah. Might as well take Shaak Ti's lightsaber since she won't need it.
My mission is complete, my master.
Then you are ready to stand with me against the Emperor. Return to my ship at once. We will at last control the galaxy.
It seems that you are about to achieve your primary programming, Master.
Yes. Finally.
Oh, of course, I think I know where this is going, considering I played this more than enough times.
And I just got to this part the last time I played this.
Yeah, and I'm not going to change much, and I'm not even going to change anything. I'm just going to go right to the next bit here. Yeah, by the way, this is not a level like it is in the HD version. It's just a cutscene. Just a very long cutscene. Rejoin Darth Vader, challenge the Emperor, and fulfill your destiny. If only. So that means I can actually take a drink.
The Emperor has spies everywhere.
The Emperor's fleet has arrived.
You have lured the Emperor to us. When do we strike?
I did not summon him. His spies followed you here.
Yeah, when I saw the... Oh, here we go.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You have forgotten your place, Lord Vader. By taking this boy is your apprentice. You have betrayed me. Now you will kill him, or I will destroy you both.
Master, we can defeat him together.
Do it now, Lord Vader. Strike him down and prove your loyalty to me.
Yeah, that's the thing about Palpatine. Like, you'd think that Vader could easily overthrow him.
Yes, Lord Vader, kill him!
But also, Palpatine actually has control over what's keeping Vader alive.
It is done.
To be honest, that part actually went on a little longer in the HD version of Starkiller being thrown around.
Yeah.
It definitely felt more brutal.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
Lord Vader, he's regaining consciousness.
Keep him restrained.
Yes, sir.
You killed me!
No. The Emperor wanted you dead. I salvaged your body and brought you here to be rebuilt.
Why?
The Emperor needed to believe you were dead. Now you can have your revenge and fulfill your destiny.
What is your bidding, my master?
The Emperor's spies watch my every move. We must provide them with a distraction.
What sort of distraction? An assassination?
No single act will gain the Emperor's notice. You must assemble an army to oppose him.
An army?
Yes, an alliance of rebels and dissidents. When these rebels have distracted the Emperor and his spies, we will strike.
Where should I start?
Your destiny is now your own. Sever all ties to your past. No one must know that you still serve me. Now go. And remember that the dark side is always with you.
Proxy?
Ah, Master. I'm pleased to see that you're not dead. I am to do everything I can to help you vanish. Should I ready the rogue shadow for launch?
Yeah. You go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, again, no need to worry. This is not going to be an entire level like it was in the HD version.
Yeah.
Literally just a cutscene.
Juno!
Trust me, the level was a pain in the butt because at first I didn't know what I was supposed to do. The room was filling with gas and I wasn't sure how to get out in that opening section.
Yeah, but then of course I think there's also that...
Vader said you were dead, but you came back. I've been branded a traitor to
There's
the
also
Empire.
that...
It's okay, I don't care about any of that. We're
there's
leaving
also
the
that
Empire
one
behind.
infamous bit of the game as well. The
pilot.
HD version anyway. It's not present here. Well, I mean it is, but it's not but it doesn't function the same way, thankfully. So, I think this version would basically fix that one infamous part. Like, I'll try to explain it a little better when I actually get to that point, but that's not going to be in this recording session, because we still have at least one more level to go.
Indeed, before we stop the recording for today.
Yeah.
No sign of any pursuit. We're already light years away from any Imperial forces.
Then what's wrong?
We have the entire galaxy in front of us. And yet, for the first time in my life, I don't know where to go. I hope you have a plan.
We need to rally the Emperor's enemies.
And I need to find someone who can teach me the things that Vader couldn't.
Sounds like we're still hunting Jedi.
And I think I know one who might still be alive.
General Kota?
Yes. When I fought him, he said he'd be part of my future. Let's hope he was right. Head to Nar Shaddaa.
So here's a bit of a difference between this and the HD version, because when you go looking for Kota, you go to the Cloud City.
Yeah, after
Master, I am pleased to see you are not
because
dead.
when you meet up with Kota in the HD version, Starkiller basically said, "I look for you everywhere." Nar Shaddaa, got which other places he mentioned, or they found him in Cloud City.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm not going to mess around with saber hilts and colors this time. Although I could do that just as easily. But not going to do that this time, because we're actually going to be going to Nar Shaddaa this time. Betrayed. Darth Vader has betrayed you at the bidding of the Emperor. However, Vader has kept you alive to continue the secret plot against the Emperor. Find General Kota on Nar Shaddaa and enlist him in your cause. So, yeah, basically this is how the rebellion gets formed. Well, sort of.
At least in this storyline.
Yeah. And this part of Nar Shaddaa, basically kind of like an interesting shout out to Jedi Outcast. Although it's changed around a bit, but still very...
It's like something from the Bounty Hunter, at least.
Oh, Star Wars Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
I could see that. I don't think you go to Nar Shaddaa in that game, though. At least I don't think so. I haven't gotten very far in it.
The same here. I think I just finished to complete the first episode and completed part of episode 2, then.
I'm looking for someone. Does the name Kota mean anything to you? Tell me if you know Kota.
Kota. General Kota.
Does this ring a bell?
My Picasso!
Too late. Where's Kota?
Try! Bunketa bola igachu. Jeliska da bruja. G42 Jedi. Conchicha chopa chawa.
There's another part that's different from the HD version.
What?
Basically, that whole interaction with the barkeep and Starkiller.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear at all.
Yeah, that is exclusive to this
Just
version.
begin your hunt for Kota, and then you find Kota.
Yeah. But here's what's interesting, or something that I find interesting when you fight the enemies here. Depending on what mooks you fight, they actually make the same noises. They actually make the same grunts as the main enemies from Doom, like classic Doom. Yeah, they do those low grunting noises that I just made. Like, well, depending, well, certain...
I never noticed that.
Yeah, well, certain enemies do. Like, they're not going to be doing them here. Like, it's like when I get to where Kota is. I'll try to point it out when I can, because I know what it sounds like.
Remember, you are the only one who can hear it at the time being.
Well, yeah, like, yeah, so I will be pointing it out when I do hear it. Yeah, also, you might notice that unlike the HD version, the lightsaber, my lightsaber doesn't seem to cut... It doesn't cut through enemies like normal. It works more like a wiffle ball bat. or it looks more. It's more like I'm.
Get out of here before I give you what's coming to you.
Oh no, you don't.
Darn piggies!
Had enough of you and Jabba's palace, and you're just as annoying there. All right. Who else? Who else?
I think.
Oh, gotta be careful because some of them will carry thermal detonators, which I don't like.
I do believe I see the man we seek.
Yeah, but I don't want to get to him just yet. Want to make sure that we don't have anybody getting in our way when I leave. Or before I talk to him anyway.
General Kota.
I paid for this table, so whoever you are, get lost.
I've tracked you across the galaxy.
Who are you? A bounty hunter?
Not quite, but I think we can help each other out.
Listen, pal. I'm not who you think I am. Not since... this.
I don't need your eyes, just your mind and everything that you know about fighting the Empire.
Nobody fights the Empire and wins, boy. Not even a Jedi.
Well, you better hope you're wrong about that, General.
Alright, gotta take out these bars. Oh, I hate the Gamorrean guards.
They're just little piglets.
What the? Hey, hey, hey! No interrupting me when I'm force choked. Want to get rid of these guys first because they're the most annoying. That's not what I wanted to pick up. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, that guy didn't make any noise.
A slice cup piece.
Wait, was that the guy I was thinking of? Okay, yeah. So it is these guys, not the Gamorreans, but the pig guys, but these guys with the pole arm axes. Yeah, it's definitely those guys. They're the ones that make the Doom enemy grunts when you kill them. And I'll probably, like, around here, I'll probably have, like, a little footage of classic Doom to make my point. Also, whoa, wait a minute.
Hello.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that. I thought I could.
There he is. Blast him.
Oh, great. Now we have to worry about some troopers. Now we don't have to worry about bar scum, we just have to worry about the troopers now.
It'd be bad if they get jetpacks.
Oh, wouldn't you believe that?
I already do. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure which ones I hate more. The ones with jetpacks or the ones with frickin' rocket launchers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair, if you time it just right, you can at least with the rocket launcher ones, with the rocket launcher ones, you can at least
Oh!
Yeah, and then there's this guy. Oh no.
The Emperor's personal guard.
Well, I mean, they were actually they wear red, but this guy's just a shadow guard. And this is not the only time you fight this enemy, but he has at least one other counterpart that dresses the same way he does and has the same kind of weapon, basically a lightsaber staff. There we go. Gotta use certain combos to weaken him, because just slashing away doesn't do anything. Or it doesn't do much. And then there are the Shadow Troopers. And I want to get rid of these guys first. Yeah, just doing this over and over again seems to be the quickest strategy. Okay. I would like it if you guys backed off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, see ya.
Well, it's a fool's errand, boy. The Emperor's army is infinite. You'll eventually be killed. Or worse. And nothing will have changed.
But wouldn't you rather die on your feet than drown in some cantina?
I don't know. But I do have a contact in the Senate who could use your lightsaber. Where's your ship?
I think I know who he's talking about. A certain contact in the Senate. I have an idea of who he might be talking about.
Same here.
Where do we go now?
The Jedi Temple.
Again?
There's something pulling me back there.
The Jedi Temple it is, then.
Should I stop the recording now, or do I just go to the Jedi Temple?
What? Well, it's already been over an hour since we started.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, I need another drink.
Yeah, but now when I go to change settings with the lightsaber here anyway, Kota will be there. So, Fox Squad, thank you for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate it. This one was a little bit longer than the one I did than last week's episode, but kind of wanted to get this one done. In this way, but this is the only time that I'll do it this way, just so that I can get all of the videos done before the end of May, or before May ends, and I can focus on something that I wanted to so I can focus on the Disney Summerthon. But anyways, next time we will be going to the Jedi Temple one last time. And it'll be the third out of 3 times that we visit the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Starkiller is going to have a bit of a revelation, as it were. So, with all that said, I have been Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with.
And this has been Andrew the YouTuber Critic, reviewer of games, movies, YouTubers, TV series, and streamers. And, I got nothing.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have anything either. I'm really blanking. But anyways, remember to subscribe for more content like this. Click the notification bell so you can stay updated on all of my uploads. And make sure to follow Andrew's socials as well as my own and everyone else's in the description listed below. And with all that said, we will see you next week for more of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Take care and stay frosty, Fox Squad.
Laters!